And welcome back to Ventura County Bucks Baseball. Today we are live to you from Jackie Robinson Field in Pasadena, just next to the Rose Bowl. Your Ventura County Bucks are taking on the Arroyo Seco Sentinels on the Sentinels' home turf. Ventura County Bucks Baseball is brought to you by The Answer's Yes. Find out if you qualify for a refund from fraudulent credit card transaction fees. Call 760-685-5813. And WFG Insurance. Need life insurance? Income tax returns? Call Cassie Eden or Lou Stowers at 562-266-7024 for your free personal financial checkup. So as we mentioned, Bucks are taking on the Royals in Game 1 of the BCCSL playoffs. This is the semifinals. Bucks are the 4 seed, finished 4th in the league with a 12-11-2 record. Sentinels, meanwhile, came in with a 15-7 and 15-6-2 record, and they are the 1 seed, winning the regular season BCCSL title. So these two teams set to battle. And let's meet the starting lineup for the Bucks tonight. You have Skylar Chang at second base leading things off. John Traynor is the extra hitter, batting second. Simon Hoffman in right field, batting third. Jared Segura is the cleanup hitter. He's starting at third base. Alex Howard is the designated hitter in the 5 spot. Jaden Rez batting 6th at first base. Nomar Vasquez is in left field, batting 7th. Carter Bennett is the 8th hitter at shortstop. Riker Billingsley in center field, batting 9th. And Colby Betty is batting 10th and playing catcher. So they'll be taking on Ryan Graves, who is getting the start on the bump for Sentinels today. Graves currently attends Cal State San Bernardino. And the Bucks looking to keep their momentum going. They have not lost since July 13th when they took a 5-3 loss to the San Gabriel Valley Monarchs. They are 7-0-2 since that stretch. Let's take a look at the defense for the Sentinels tonight. You got Sider Cannon in left field, Werdeshim in center, Eskridge in right. The infield is Beltre, Richmond, Cisneros, and Gulbranson from third to first, and Manuel getting the start behind the dish. These two teams last met on Thursdays. Bucks coming away with a 6-4 win here at Jackie Robinson, and it is time to get the action underway with Skylar Chang to lead things off here. And the first pitch, it's breaking ball outside for ball 1. So Skylar Chang currently attends UC Santa Barbara. He'll take pitch outside for ball 2. Chang hits .321 on the year, so he's been really impressive since his addition to the team just a few weeks ago. Here comes the pitch. Pitch will be low for ball 3. So 3-0 here. Is Chang going to get the green light here? Here comes the pitch. That pitch is going to be a fastball across the plate for strike 1. So 3-1 count here. So another favorable hitters count for Skylar Chang. See what he does here on the 3-1 from Graves. And he's going to pop that one up into shallow left. Cannon is going to get it, and that'll retire Chang for the first out of the inning. So one away for the Sentinels. Bucks are led by head coach Bobby Livingston and assistant coach Nick Alfonso. Sentinels, meanwhile, are led by head coach Sean Fasig and assistant coach Christian Longoria. Our umpires tonight are Alan Alvarez behind the plate and Pablo Bustamante in the infield. It's the first pitch, looked like a fastball there for ball 1. So I'll make a 1-0 count on John Traynor, who's playing the extra hitter tonight. He'll take another fastball, take a called strike. So 1-1 count here. Here comes the pitch now. It's going to be another fastball for a called strike, so that'll make the count 1-2.
And that's 1-2 now. Grant Wiederschein is in center field. Then in right field is Devin Eskridge. A.J. Beltry.
That'll be a chopper, grounded back to mound. Graves is going to take it himself and throw it to Gulbranson at first base for the second out.
A.J. Beltry is at third base for the Sentinels.
So 2 outs away.
Is Hall of Fame dad Adrian is here today. Brian Richmond is.
So I'll bring Simon Hoffman, the right fielder, who's batting third tonight, up to the plate.
Branson is at first, and Mark Manuel is behind the plate.
Hoffman hitting .238 on the year. Swing and a miss.
By Simon Hoffman. And it's
Currently attends Elon University. Can play both the infield and second base. So kind of one of many utility guys for this Bucks roster. So here comes the pitch. That one is going to be popped up. Cisneros is there at second, and he'll catch it to retire Hoffman for the third out of the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Graves. No runs, no hits, no errors. Just 11 pitches thrown by Graves. Sentinels have Richmond, Givens, and Gulbranson due up in the bottom of the first inning when we return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. No score here at Jackie Robinson. Bucks fans, make sure to follow the Ventura County Bucks on social media. Go to V County Pirates for team news and leave your comments. That's V County Pirates on Instagram, Facebook, and X. And become a Ventura County Pirates or Bucks host family. Call General Manager George Renault at 805-501-0470 for details. We are back here in the bottom of the first inning here at Jackie Robinson Field. Evan Hawkes to take the mound for the Bucks today. Hawkes usually with the Pirates, but today has come down to help the Bucks bullpen out, help the Bucks pitching staff out here as they look to advance into the final, which would be a best of 3 between the winner of the San Gabriel Valley Monarchs and the California Outlaws. That game taking place tomorrow night here at Jackie Robinson Field at 5 p.m. So let's take a look at the lineup for the Sentinels. They have Richmond at shortstop, Givens the extra hitter, Gulbranson at first, Eskridge in right field, Werdeshim, he's batting fifth and center, Beltray at third base, Phillips the DH, Cannon in left field, Cisneros at second, and Manuel batting 10th and doing the catching. So Brian Richmond, the shortstop and leadoff hitter, steps up to the plate for the Bigs. Takes a pass ball for a called strike one. So Hawkes has yet to give an earned run with the Bucks. So that one's going to be lined over the head of Jared Segura at third base, and that's going to go into the corner and be a leadoff double for Brian Richmond.
Leadoff double for Brian Richmond and the Arroyo Seco Sentinels in the playoffs against the Bucks.
Let's look at the defense tonight for the Bucks. You got Nomar Vasquez in left, Riker Billingsley in center, Sean Hoffman right. You got Jared Segura at third, Carter Bennett at shortstop, Skylar Chang at second, Jaden Rez at first base, and behind the plate is Colby Betty. So Jason Givens, the extra hitter, currently attends University of Laverne, up to the plate.
And Hawkes looks into his sides from Colby Betty.
Hawkes gives a look to Richmond. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a breaking ball outside for ball one. I like that he went to the outside corners. It's a place that hitters don't like to swing at, but can be very effective when in the zone.
Carter Bennett is the shortstop, and Skylar Chang is the second baseman.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball across the plate, and it's going to be strike one. So I'll make the count 1-1.
So it's 1-1 to Jason Givens. Givens with an open stance.
Here comes the pitch. Hawkes gives a look to Richmond. He throws a fastball across the plate. That's going to be popped into shallow center, actually. And Skylar Chang moves over, calls off Billingsley for out number one. So one away. So that'll bring up Thomas Gilbranson, who's playing third base tonight and batting third. Gilbranson currently attends Chapman University, so he's an OC guy like me. I'm originally from that area. As that pitch, breaking ball outside for ball one. So 1-0 the count now. No score here. Hawkes keeping his season going after the Pirates season ended on Thursday. Due to their status as affiliate members of CCL, Pirates season came to an end. That's going to be a line drive down the left field line as Nomar Vasquez will go to field it. Richmond will score from second, and Gilbranson will get an RBI double on that line drive hit. So that'll make it 1-0 here at Jackie Robinson. Sentinels now up. Sentinels striking first. And Devin Eskridge will now be the hitter. He is playing right field in the cleanup spot. As he currently attends Cal State San Marcos. Is that pitch? It'll be a breaking ball. So that'll be ball one.
So 1 out, a run in, and a runner at second.
So 1-0 count here. Here comes the pitch. That pitch can be a breaking ball there for a called strike one. Good placement by Hawkes on that pitch, getting it to that outside corner. Especially in the righty versus righty matchups, those breaking balls are very effective.
From Jackie Robinson Field, Hawkes looks back at Gilbranson.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be popped up. Riker Billingsley is there in right center. And Simon Hoffman will call him off for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs away, and Tommy Gilbranson will have to remain at second base. Again, for tuning in tonight's broadcast, I'm Crash Collier. And that'll bring up Grant Werdeshim, who is batting fifth and playing center field.
The center fielder, Grant Wiedersheim. Hawkes into the stretch, looks back at Gilbranson.
That'll be a fastball for a called strike one.
Strike one called on Wiedersheim.
So Werdeshim currently attends Princeton University, so probably one of the smarter guys you'll see in baseball. So here comes the pitch from Hawkes. He takes a look at Gilbranson, and then he throws. Looks like a breaking ball, but misses wide and low for ball one.
Playing cat and mouse with Gilbranson. Meanwhile, the pitch is outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hawkes again checks over to Gilbranson. There's another breaking ball that misses wide for ball two. So I'll make it 2-1 count here. Both teams looking to keep their seasons alive now that we're in the postseason. Bucks looking to stay red hot. They have not lost since July 13th, as I mentioned earlier. So Werdeshim. Hawkes again checks. That's going to be fouled off, so I'll make even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
So 2-2 count here. Hawkes again. Seems a little worried about Gilbranson. That one's going to be fouled off down the right field line. So count remains 2-2. So 2-2 the count here. Hawkes takes a pitch, and that one is going to be grounded up the middle, and that one's just going to get by Carter Bennett. So that'll be an RBI single. And Gulbranson will score. So that'll be a ground ball up the middle for an RBI single. Gulbranson will score on the play, but Werdesheim will advance 2-2 on the throw from Billingsley to Betty.
So it's 2-0 now. For the Sentinels. Fastball on the outside corner to A.J. Beltry for strike one.
So I'll make it 2-0 Sentinels and an 0-1 count to A.J. Beltray. Beltray just finished high school, set to attend the University of Washington this fall. In fact, his dad, MLB legend Adrian Beltray, is in the stands.
Strike two.
So Snellsby's 0-2 count now. So 0-2 count here. Hawk is one strike away from getting out of the inning.
So 2 down and a runner on. 2-0 Sentinels in the bottom of the first inning.
And that one is going to be sent foul, so count remains 0-2.
Still 0-2 to A.J. Beltray. Coaches, Son Fasig for the Sentinels.
So 0-2 count still.
Is the assistant coach.
As the son of the Dodgers, Mariners, Red Sox, and Rangers legend, still at the plate. Hawkes checks on Werdesheim, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Down goes Beltray. So that'll be it for the Sentinels in the bottom of the first. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 20 pitches thrown by Hawkes. Bucks have Segura, Howard, and Rez due up in the top of the second when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. We're back. We're back here. We are back here in the top of the second inning. Jared Segura up to bat now, and he'll foul off the first pitch for strike one. Segura definitely being an integral part of this Bucks team. Hitting .339 on the year. So he'll foul another pitch off. Looked like a fastball there for strike two. Segura currently attends Cal State Domingo Hills. And he's been really impressive and definitely I'd say one of the big leaders of this Bucks team this year from having watched them so much. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a breaking ball outside. Segura wise not to take it for ball one. So I'll make the count 1-2 here. So that'll be a chopper to first. And Gulbranson will field it. And Graves runs over to help retire Segura for the first out of the inning. So one out. And Alex Howard, the DH, up to bat. Howard, undecided about college for the moment. He's hitting .227 on the year. Definitely looking to try to boost his stats here late. He's definitely been done a good job in these last week or so, and the Bucs propelled themselves into the playoffs. He'll take a fastball inside for ball one.
Has that open stance, and the ball is high and inside by Ryan Graves, and it's 1-0.
That pitch going to be another pitch inside for ball two.
2-0. Just the second inning.
So here comes the pitch, and that's going to be grounded to shortstop. Richmond is there, and he'll gun it over to Gulbranson for the second out of the inning. So 2 quick outs for the Sentinels here in this top second. And that'll bring up Jaden Rez, who's playing first base tonight. Rez hits .115 on the year. He had a pretty good game defensively on Thursday in the playoff clinching victory, 6-4 playoff clinching victory of the Arroyo Seco Sentinel Royals here.
Was all but written out in the middle of July. Fastball, low and outside.
So they'll make it 1-0 on the fastball there from Graves.
And then the Bucs
Rez
turned it on like a racehorse coming into the clubhouse turn to get into
as Rez attends Glendale Community College. And that one's going to be grounded to third base. A.J. Beltre will throw it over to Gulbranson to retire the third out. So another 1-2-3 inning for the Sentinels. No runs, no hits. Just 9 pitches thrown by Grave. Sentinels have Phillips, Cannon, and Cisneros due up in the bottom of the second inning. When we return on the Ventura County Bucs Baseball Club YouTube channel, Sentinels up 4-0. Ventura County Bucs Baseball is brought to you by The Answer's Yes. MasterCard and Visa is the largest class action settlement in U.S. history. If your company took Visa or MasterCard payments between 2004 and 2019, you are entitled to file a claim for a refund for being overcharged for transaction fees. Call Kevin Sumstein at 760-685-5813.
throwing 20 pitches to the Bucs. And the Sentinels lead it 2-0.
We are back here in the bottom of the second inning here at Jackie Robinson Field. Evan Hawke is back out for a second inning of work, and he'll face Josh Phillips to start the inning.
Baseman for the Ventura County Pirates.
Phillips playing in the DH spot tonight. And he tends as that one's going to be fouled, and Colby Betty can't quite get his glove on it, so it'll just be strike one.
Too far, and it's just a high strike. One of the toughest plays in baseball to make. And that ball goes straight
Phillips
will come back to you. So it's just
currently attends Chapman as well, so
Phillips gets another chance.
and Phillips will go now, see if he gets redemption as the breaking ball there will be a called strike two. So Evan Hawke is quickly getting himself ahead in this count.
So Hawkes getting some chatting from Bobby Livingston and Nick Alfonso.
As that one is going to be a grounder to short. As Skylar Chang throws it to Rez at first, but it looked like it'll tap the set. So So 1-4-3 ground out as Evan Hawkins did get a piece of that one. So 1 away for the Bucks. So Cider Cannon now the batter. Cannon currently attending Davidson. He is playing in left field, batting eighth tonight. He'll take a breaking ball for ball 1. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball, and that'll be a swing and a miss. So I'll even the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike.
With 1 down in the bottom of the second, and the Sentinels up 2-0.
So 1-1 count here. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be sent deep into left field. Nomar Vasquez is backing up, but he'll catch it to retire Cannon for the second out of the inning.
So 2 down for Omar Cisneros.
So two away now. 2 away for the Bucks, and Omar Cisneros playing at second base. So Cisneros starting at second base is batting ninth. As that first pitch looked like a breaking ball, like a fastball that was inside. So that'll be 1-0 count. Cisneros currently attends Cal State San Marcos as he'll ground that pitch to shortstop, and it looked like Carter Bennett should have had it but couldn't quite, so that's going to go down as an error. So that'll be an so Carter Bennett will go down with the error, and Omar Cisneros will reach first as a result. So runner on with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Mark Manuel, the 10th of 10 hitter, playing in the catcher position tonight. Manuel currently attends Pasadena City College, but undecided about his next step. He takes a pitch outside, like a breaking ball outside for ball 1. So 2 outs and a runner on first for the Sentinels. They're trying to expand their lead. Evan Hawkins trying to shut them down before any more can happen. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball, and it's going to catch the outside part of the plate. I like the location there of Hawkins. Did a good job just placing it. As a result, allows him to get the strike to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be fouled off, so that'll make it a 1-2 count. Hawkins takes a look over to Cisneros. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a breaking ball outside, so I'll even the count up at 2-2.
Bottom of the second. And Hawkins trying to keep the Sentinels right where they are in this BCCSL playoff game.
Here comes the pitch. Pitch is outside. It'll be a called strike 3. Cisneros tried to go, but it didn't matter. So that'll be strike 3 looking. So Manuel goes down. No runs, no hits, 1 error. 13 pitches thrown by Hawkins. Bucks have Vasquez, Bennett, and Billingsley due up in the top of the third. Sentinels lead 2-0 when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel.
Riker Billingsley up, and this is a first pitch from the right-handed hitter.
We are back here in the top of the third inning.
Nomar Vasquez dunks it the other way.
As Nomar Vasquez
Right field for a base hit.
hits it into right field for a leadoff base hit, so runner on first.
Right field, just in front of the right fielder, Devin Eskridge.
So leadoff runner on for the Bucks.
Left-handed hitting.
As Carter Bennett
Shortstop.
will take
Strike one.
a called strike one. So I'll make it 0-2 the count now. So 1-2 count here, as that one is going to be ripped into Eskridge in right field. So that'll be 2 away for the Bucks.
That'll bring up Riker Billingsley, the center fielder.
So 2-0. So 2 outs away and back to the top. And Riker Billingsley, the 9-hitter, up to bat. Billingsley getting the start in center field. Currently attends Santa Ana College. So that pitch is going to be a dribbler to third. And Adrian Beltre will grab it and throw it to Gulbranson at first for the third out of the inning. So minimum 3 for the Sentinels, but it's not a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 6 pitches thrown by Graves. Sentinels have Richmond, Givens, and Gulbranson due up in the bottom of the third inning when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. Sentinels lead 2-0. Special thanks to Galpin Ford Studio Rentals for giving the Ventura County Pirates a huge discount on the 2 vans the Pirates use on the road. Call Kim Miller in the Galpin Ford Studio Rental Department at 323-957-3333. Galpin Ford. Bottom of the third inning here at Jackie Robinson Field. Sentinels lead 2-0. The first pitch is a ball there to Brian Richmond. So Evan Hawkes has gone through the batting order once. So he'll face them now for the second time tonight. Next pitch is going to be popped up into shallow left field. No Riker Billingsley actually calls him off. calls off Vasquez in left center to retire the first out. So one away, just for the Bucks. So Jason Givens, who's the extra hitter tonight, batting second, is up to bat. Givens, 0 for 1 on the day, popped up to Skylar Chang at second base. Here he goes. That'll be a fastball across the plate for a called strike one. So 0-1 count here to Givens. That's going to be a chopper, and it is going to stay fair. And a great job of Jaden Rez to just track it and just let it roll right to him, pick it up, and step on the bag. So a 3 unassisted ground ball out. So that's 2 quick outs. So I'll bring up Tom Skobranson, the first baseman tonight. He is 1 for 1 on the day. He had a line drive double down to left field. And eventually he would come around to score. And he would be able to drive in Brian Richmond as he'll swing it and miss on a breaking ball for strike one. So I'll make the count 0-1 here. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be ripped into left field. Nomar Vasquez runs over, but he'll get there in time. Stretching out. Good job by Nomar Vasquez. Reaching his glove out to retire Gobranson on the line out there. So 1-2-3 inning for Evan Hawkins and the Bucks. No runs, no hits, no errors. Just 6 pitches thrown by the righty. Bucks have Betty, Chang, and Trainer due up in the top of the 4th inning when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. Special thanks to New Century Volkswagen in Glendale on the Brand Boulevard of Cars. Call 818-522-6263. Hungry? Visit where the Pirates and Bucks eat. Subway sandwiches, 20929 Ventura Boulevard, west of DeSoto and Woodland Hills. Tell them that you heard this ad and mention the code VCPirates 10% to get 10% off your next order. So that'll be a called strike in there to start the top of the 4th inning here at Jackie Robinson Field to Colby Betty, the catcher. He's batting 10th tonight. Betty can do it all. Play infield, catch, and pitch. So he'll take a breaking ball there for a called strike 2. So he's now down 0-2 in the count here. Betty, currently still in high school, which makes his resume even more impressive. Attends Burbank College, and he didn't check on that one, so that'll make it 1-2. As we mentioned, he's set to return to Burbank for his senior year of high school. Has yet to decide on a college. As that one will be fly ball in the center. Werdersheim's going to have to back up, but he'll catch it to retire Betty for the first out of the inning. So 1 away. And so we're now back to the top of the lineup for the Bucks with Skylar Chang up to bat. Chang, he's 0 for 1 on the day. Had a pop up into shallow left field. So here comes the pitch. There'll be a breaking ball outside for ball 1. This will be another pitch that's going to be low for ball 2. So quick hitters.
Down low for ball 2.
So quick hitters count here for Skylar Chang. As that one's going to
High in the air to
be a
center.
fly ball into center field. Where does she
Puts that one away.
moves a couple steps, and he'll retire Chang for the second out of the inning.
And here comes the extra hitter.
So John Trainer, the extra hitter, now up to bat. Trainer 0 for 1, hit a ground ball back to Graves at the mound. So here comes the pitch. He'll swing and miss a fastball there for a called strike 1. Trainer, another versatile, like Betty, John Trainer, versatile player, can play an infield, outfield, pitched, and then he hits as well. He takes a breaking ball there for ball 1.
Side.
So I'll make the count 1-1.
And it's 1-1 to John. John trying to get something going with 2 down for the Bucks. Trailing.
Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a fastball across the plate for a called strike 2.
The middle, or on the outside corner, I should say, and it's 1-2.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be another breaking ball outside, so it evens up the count at 2-2.
With 2 down in the top of the 4th inning.
So 2. That one's going to be a chopper to first. Gulbranson will throw it to Graves to retire the 3rd out. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Sentinels here.
Another one. Actually, this is technically the
And so no runs, no hits, no errors on 12 pitches
hit. Nobody left.
from
The bottom of the 4th.
Graves. Sentinels have Eskridge, Werdeshim, and Beltre due up in the bottom of the 4th inning when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. We're back here in the bottom of the 4th inning at Jackie Robinson Field. Sentinels lead 2-0. Evan Hawke is out for a 4th inning of work. And the first pitch he throws is a breaking ball outside for ball 1. That pitch was thrown to Devin Eskridge, who is the right fielder tonight for the Sentinels.
Ball 1.
Pitch, that'll be a breaking fastball for make the count 1-1. So 1-1 the count here. Eskridge, 0 for 1 on the night, hit a fly out into right field. Here comes the next pitch, as that one's going to be fouled off to make the count 1-2.
And out of play into the seats behind the Bucks dugout, and it's 1-2. Jaquez had a 1-2-3 inning in the 3rd inning, and then also
Here comes the pitch from Hawkes.
but an error.
So that'll breaking ball will be outside and evens the count up at 2-2.
Calmed down after giving up 2 runs on 3 hits in the 1st inning, and it's 2-2 now.
So 2-2 count here. And that one's going to be
And this one's
hit into left center field, and no one's going to get there. Riker,
left fielder and center fielder,
as there'll be Nomar Vasquez fielding it.
and it's
So that'll be a leadoff double for Eskridge. So nobody out, and Eskridge on second base, and that'll bring up Grant Werdeshim, the center fielder. He is batting 5th.
Center fielder.
He hit a ground ball into center field his first time up.
So Eskridge is 1 for 2, and that'll bring up Wiedersheim.
Hawkes checks in on Eskridge. There's a multiple checks. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball, but it's going to be high for ball one.
So nobody out. Lead off double by Eskridge. Rudersheim looking to knock him in. Hawkes out of the stretch.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball across the plate for called strike one. So that'll make the count 1-1 to Werdesheim. As he's looking to try to drive in Eskridge. That one's going to be grounded to third base. As Segura will throw it across the diamond to Jaden Rez for the first out of the inning. Eskridge will hold up at second base.
Or second base by Segura, who looked back over there. And that'll bring up A.J. Beltre.
So A.J. Beltre, now the batter.
Struck out to end the first inning.
As we mentioned, his dad is here today. Not far from where I'm sitting at all. That pitch, first pitch is going to be low for ball one. So 1-0 count now. Beltre 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out swinging his first time up. Hawkes again checks in on Eskridge. Eskridge taking a wide lead as Hawkes trying to go at the outside breaking ball, but it's a bit too inside there. So I'll give Beltre a favorable 2-0 hitters count. So 2-0 count here.
2-0 now.
Here comes the pitch. And that one's going to be a fly ball into right field. Simon Hoffman's back to the warning track, and he'll get it, but Eskridge will tag and get to third base. So Sentinels have a run 90 feet away from the plate, and that's 2 outs away for the Bucks. And that'll bring up Josh Phillips, who's the designated hitter to play. He'll take a fastball for a called strike there. And he had a 1-4-3 double ground out as it did touch Hawkes' glove. Next pitch. That pitch is going to get by from Betty there. And that's going to so I'll make the count 1-1 as Eskridge will score on the pass ball or wild pitch. So 3-0 Sentinels here.
Actually, I'm going to change that to a pass ball because it did hit Betty's glove.
So pass ball there. So I'll make it 3-0. Base is empty now. That pitch will be low for ball 2.
So it's 2-1 to Phillips.
So that run not going to count against Hawkes' earned run average, as that one's going to be lined into left field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Omar Vasquez gets it into Carter Bennett at shortstop, but a 2-out single for the Sentinels here. They lead 3-0 now.
Hawkes gives up a run on a pass ball, and Bobby Livingston coming out.
So Bobby Livingston coming out for a visit, and could this be the end of the day for Hawkes?
Pitching 2 terrific innings. Gave up a leadoff double. And then
appears it might just be a meeting, but we'll have more for you. But we'll resume action when this meeting is adjourned. Meeting is adjourned, especially with home plate umpire Alan Alvarez coming to break up the meeting. So Cider Cannon now up to bat here with Phillips on first and 2 outs here in this bottom 4th. Cannon 0 for 1 on the day, hit a fly out in the left field. As that pitch, the breaking ball inside for ball one. So 1-0 count here as it seems like Hawkes struggled a little bit with his command, but still trying to find his way out of this fourth inning. So he'll throw a breaking ball. That's going to get across the plate. So 1-1.
John Phillips at first after a line drive base.
So that'll be a called strike. So a called strike there, but Phillips successfully able to steal the throw into Skylar Chang is not in time. So I'll put the run in scoring position and a 1-2 count to Phillips or to Cannon. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be outside. So 2-2 count now to Cannon.
To left field back in the second inning.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be another breaking ball outside. So that'll be a called strike 3. So I'll bring the fourth inning to an end. 1 run, 2 hits on no errors, 20 pitches thrown by Hawkes. Bucks have Hoffman, Segura, and Howard due up in the top of the 5th inning. Sentinels lead 3-0 when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. We're back here in the top of the 5th inning. Ryan Graves back out for a 5th inning of work. He'll face Simon Hoffman. Simon in the 3 spot tonight. There'll be a breaking ball outside for ball 1. So 1-0 count to Hoffman. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a breaking ball that goes low for ball 2. So 2-0 the count here now, as the Bucks looking to try to claw their way back in here, down 3-0. Another breaking ball outside, so that'll put the count up at 3-0. And will Bobby Livingston give Hoffman the green light on this pitch?
Graves now has a 3-0 count on Hoffman.
Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be outside for a 4-pitch walk. Great plate patience demonstrated by Simon Hoffman on that during that appearance, and he is rewarded with a walk as a result. So Jared Segura now up to bat.
That'll bring up Jared Segura.
Segura batting in the cleanup spot at third base. Hit a ground out to second. So he's 0 for 1 on the day.
Excuse me. Bounced out 1-3. He's 0 for 1 on the day. So
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball inside for a called strike 1.
But Segura looks at the first pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Segura's got that pitch. Going to be fouled back, so that'll make it 0-2.
So 0-2 now to Jarrett. With a runner on first. The leadoff man on the second time, Novar Vasquez. was on in the top of the third inning with a leadoff base hit, but then was caught stealing.
So 1-2 count now. To Segura.
This is a ball. Now here comes a curve.
That one's going to be lined into center field. And it's going to drop right before Werdeshim can get it. So that'll be another base hit for Segura. So Bucks now have runners at first and second, and the tying run coming to the plate in Alex Howard. Alex Howard now the batter. Howard 0 for 1 on the day. Had a ground ball in the shortstop.
Now the runner must have been thrown out from.
Actually, it appears that on that play that Simon Hoffman was thrown out.
We're going to call that on the put out.
As Piers Werdeshim got Cisneros on the put out there.
Ball one.
So 1 out and a 1-0-1.
So missed that one.
So
As the ball was trapped by Werdeshim, and then late getting to Simon Hoffman had to wait.
that pitch going to be a fastball for a called strike one. What appeared to happen on that previous play was because Werdeshim was able to get it back in so quickly and Hoffman having to hold up because he wasn't sure what would happen, and he was forced to run. Werdeshim, all Werdeshim had to do was throw it to Cisneros, who just had to step on the bag. Because that one's going to be a fly ball into center field. Werdeshim backs up, a little close to the warning track, but is able to retire Howard for the second out of the inning. Werdeshim has been kept busy, already 3 putouts. Segura will remain at first with Jaden Rez coming up to bat. Rez 0 for 1 on the day to ground ball to Beltre at third base. So he looks to try to help the Bucks get a run in, as they are looking to try to claw their way back into this one and advance to the finals. They will pitches outside, breaking ball. With a win today, the Bucks would advance to a best-of-3 BCCSL final against the winner of tomorrow night's match here at Jackie Robinson Field between the California Outlaws and the San Gabriel Valley Monarchs. That first pitch is at 5 p.m. That pitch is going to be grounded to Beltre, and he'll throw it to Cisneros at second. So that'll allow Rez to reach on a fielder's choice, but Segura is retired for the third out of the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 13 pitches thrown by Graves. Sentinels have Cisneros, Manuel, and Richmond due up in the bottom of the 5th inning when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. Bucks fans, support the Ventura County Pirates and Bucks. Buy the Bucks red or black faded hats for $30 or the Pirates' new CCL red and black hat for $35. Pair with the new Ventura County. Also buy the Ventura County Pirates red, white, and blue USA hats, debuted on July 4th in Alaska. Also buy our new Ventura County Bucks t-shirts with our new logo on the back, men's crew cut and women's v-neck. Shirts are available for $25 and kids for $20. Available at every home game. Just stop by at the press box. So we're back here in the bottom of the 5th inning here at Jackie Robinson Field. Sentinels lead 3-0. And Evan Hawkes up to bat. Bucks trying to keep their season extended. Pitch is going to be lined into shallow right field. So leadoff base hit on 1 pitch for Omar Cisneros. So leadoff runner on for the Sentinels here. I'll bring up Mark Manuel, the catcher. So bottom of the order now. Manuel up. He's the catcher. 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out looking.
And Mark Manuel comes in.
Evan Hawkes out there for a 5th inning of work. So we'll see. Shows bunt, but pulls back as he sees the breaking ball go outside.
Bunt is Manuel. And pulled it back. Not a bad idea to get an insurance run and just get this game out of reach.
Here comes. That one's going to be lined into left field. Omar Vasquez will field it, but that's going to allow both runners to advance a base.
Cisneros is at second base.
So Cisneros will advance another base. So
So one base hit to
two.
left field, one base hit to left field in the top of the order. and
So
one base
2 runs now. So 2 runners on now. The Bucks as the Sentinels trying to give themselves some padding here. Hawkes trying to avoid it. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball. It's going to be bunted, but go foul.
Brian Richmond, the
But actually,
left-hander, and
or it actually stays fair. So sack bunt.
Segura fielded it, and the sacrifice worked.
So sack bunt as that one trickles down the first base line. I thought it went foul, but Segura fielded it. Smart of him and threw it to Rez at first base. So they'll get Richmond, but both Manuel and Cisneros will advance a base each.
Third and Manuel to second, and that's
And they'll bring up Jason Givens,
runners in scoring position for Jason Givens,
the extra hitter.
who's 0 for 2.
First pitch is a breaking ball just catching the outside part of the plate. Good pitch by Hawkes there for a called strike 1. Givens 0 for 2 on the day. Popped up to second, then hit a ground ball to first. So it's been a rough day for him. Bucks now. Sentinels have 2 runners in scoring position as that pitch is going to be low there from Hawkes. Looked like it might have slipped in his hand on the way out. Hawkes takes a look over to both runners. That pitch is going to be in the dirt.
And it bounces off
So that'll make it 2-1 count.
a wild pitch.
And both Cisneros and Manuel
4-0.
will score, and Manuel advances to third on the wild pitch. So the Sentinels now lead 4-0 with 1 out here. So 2-1 count, 2 Givens here now.
2-1 to Givens.
Here comes the pitch from Hawkes. That one's going to be fouled off to even the count up at 2-2. Looks like it's going over to the bullpen area.
With a runner at third base.
So Manuel at third base, 1 out. Givens up to bat. Hawkes.
Fifth inning for the Bucks.
That's going to be a fastball catching the outside corner.
And down goes Givens.
So that'll be strike 2. So that'll be strike 3.
Wait a minute.
A called strike there.
2, 3, fourth strikeout.
So 4 strikeouts already for Hawkes here. And 2 outs. Is hopefully he can get out of this inning without giving up any more runs. So
Or is
Thomas Gilbranson up to bat. He's going to hit that
goes up
ground ball. And that's going to hit Bennett. And that'll be another reach on air.
and that allows Manuel to score
So
another unearned run.
Gilbranson will score
That makes it 5-0.
on the air, and Manuel will score. So I'll make it 5-0 Sentinels here. So that's the second error already committed by Bent tonight. He's having a
So 2 errors, both
rough time. He's having a rough time out there at shortstop.
to his glove underneath, and then the next one just went up,
So that'll bring up
went up his arm.
Devin Eskridge, the right fielder. So that'll be a called strike,
Ball
or it'll be a ball.
too high.
So that'll be a ball, and Gilbranson steals second on the. So another runner in scoring position. It's been rough inning for Hawkes here.
So 2 hits in the inning, but an error and a wild
And that pitch will be low for ball 1.
run for the Sentinels. And the ball low to Devin Eskridge, who had a double back in the 4th inning, leading off and then scored.
That'll be a pitch, and that one's going to be sent into left field. Riker Billingsley backing up. He's close to the warning track, but he does a good job of tracking it to retire the third out of the inning. So Bucks get out of it, but that'll bring the bottom of the fifth to an end here. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 13 pitches thrown by Hawkes. Bucks have Vasquez, Bennett, and Billingsley due up in the top of the 6th inning. Sentinels now lead 5-0 when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. Bucks fans, follow the Ventura County Bucks on social media. Go to V County Pirates Team News and leave your comments. That's V County Pirates on Instagram, Facebook, and X. And become a Ventura County Pirates or Bucks host family. Call General Manager George Renault at 805-501-0470 for details. Ventura County Bucks Baseball is sponsored by The Answers. Yes, MasterCard and Visa is the largest class action settlement in U.S. history. If your company took Visa or MasterCard payments between 2004 and 2019, you are entitled to file a claim for a refund for being overcharged for transaction fees. Call Kevin Sumstein, 760-685-5813. So a new pitcher on the mound for the Sentinels here heading into the top of the 6th inning. And it'll be Connor Campbell taking over for the Sentinels. So Graves throws 51 pitches over 5 innings of work. As the Bucks now looking to try to climb their way back into this one, a game where they're trailing with a tough deficit. So Nomar Vasquez, the left fielder, up to bat now. Vasquez is 0 for 1 today, had a pop fly single into right field. So he's up to bat to try to help Bucks. That'll be a fastball inside, up high and inside for ball 1. Definitely it seems like he may have been trying to maybe send a message with that pitch by just saying watch out. So we'll see how Vasquez responds to that. Here comes another fastball, as that one's going to be chopped to first base, and that's going to get Bagel Branson. So Vasquez will be on via error. So Richmond will be charged with the error there, and that'll allow Vasquez to reach first base. So first error issued charged against the Sentinels. So leadoff runner on now as Carter Bennett up to bat. So Carter Bennett sees a fastball outside. It seems like Campbell really trying to use his fastball, and have to suspect maybe he's trying to go with a message there. Bucks today wearing their black hats, red jerseys, and gray pants. Sentinels with their navy jerseys, navy hats, and white pants. So that's going to be a fastball. It's going to be a fly ball into right field. Where's Shim's going to have to back up, but he will retire Bennett for the first out of the inning. So Riker Billingsley up to bat now. Billingsley 0 for 1 on the day. Ground ball to third base. Playing in center field today, batting 9th. Billingsley's had some heroics of his own in center field. And here comes the first pitch. It's going to be a fastball, but it'll be outside for ball one. Bucks trying to find a way to close the deficit here. As that one is going to be fastball for a called strike. One thing about this Bucks team, though, and this is the nature of the BCCSL, with these high-scoring games, teams can tend to pile on a lot of runs in a single inning. We've seen the Bucks score 7-8 runs in an inning, especially late in the game. So this game is far from over. Vasquez takes off. Its pitch is outside, but he'll get in there safe. So good steal by Nomar Vasquez that gives the Bucks a runner in scoring position.
The mortgage payment on that one that he was going to go. He wanted to get that stolen base back when he was caught back in the third inning. The pitch was outside.
So Bucks get a runner in scoring position. Single has a good chance, a base hit has a good chance of scoring him now from first base. So here comes the pitch. That one is going to be a fly ball into right center field. And that one's going to go for a home run. So Riker Billingsley with a 2-run home run. This game is now 5-2. The Bucks are right back in this one. That one just kind of carried there at the end.
Lightning strikes, a 2-run home run.
That one went into right center field here. So good job of Riker Billingsley helping the Bucks claw their way back into it. So they're just now down 5-3. These balls definitely having some carry today, especially with the day air still pretty bright. And that'll be a fastball for ball one, so I'll make it 1-0 count.
So we'll split the difference and call it a 355-footer, at least 364. How about that?
So 1-0 count here.
Across the fence there.
Another fastball, that'll make it 2-0. So favorable hitters count here for Colby Betty, the catcher, who's batting 10th. Betty, 0 for 1 on the day. Hit a fly ball in the center, as we've seen a lot of balls carrying. It appears there's going to be a mound visit with Sean Fasig coming for a visit. So we'll have a quick word from our sponsors. Special thanks to Galpin Ford Studio Rentals for giving the Ventura County Pirates a huge discount on the 2 vans that Pirates use on the road. Call Kim Miller in the Galpin Ford Studio Rental Department at 323-957-3333. Galpin Ford. So 2-0 count. Fasig will leave the mound now as Betty will come back to the plate.
For the Sentinels. And 2 runs on only 3 hits.
So the Bucks looking to try to find their way back into it. They've certainly done a good job here. As that'll be another fastball. Close to hitting Betty there. So 3-0, and will he get the green? Will Coach Bobby Livingston give him the green light? We'll see what Campbell comes with. He's mainly throwing fastballs, and there's another one, and that's going to be just inside for ball 4. So great patience by Colby Betty during that plate appearance, and gets himself on base. Now I'll bring the top of the order with Skylar Chang back up to bat.
And that'll bring up the top of the order.
Chang playing at second base, 0 for 2 on the day. To pop up to left field and then a fly out to center. So you can definitely tell the Bucks are starting to smell blood in the water here as they've struck hard against Connor Campbell. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be fouled off. Betty flirted with moving, but ultimately is going to have to return to first base. So 1 out here, so plenty of opportunity for the Bucks to strike here. And that one is going to be popped into right center field, and it'll fall for a hit. So so 1 out base hit for Skylar Chang as the Bucks keep themselves clawing in. Betty moves second, and John Trainer steps up. He now represents the tying run here. Trainer 0 for 2 on the day. He grounded out once to shortstop and once to first base. So Bucks with a big opportunity to get right back in as he fouls that one and gets it stuck right in the fence. So that'll make it an 0-1 count.
The ball is stuck on the fence over some fans.
So we'll see what they resort to.
Crowd here today on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, 80 degrees here at 6:10.
Here comes the pitch.
Field in the shadows of the road.
Campbell checks
2
on Betty.
out, and this is a
That'll be a fastball outside. So I'll make the count 1-1.
So 1-1 now to John Trainer, looking to get his first hit of the day. Betty at second, Chang at
Trainer
Campbell.
not playing defense right now, but has proved he can play, whereas he'll take a
2-1.
breaking ball low for ball 2. So good job of Trainer being patient. And I think this team, as I've said before, does a great job with being aggressive, but they're also patient.
Getting some clapping and whistling.
So we'll see what happens here. And that one is going to be fouled back. I think that's coming right towards us.
That just does
I thought
get off of
that's going to be
the fence. So
fouled towards the top of the fence. Had me a little terrified. I thought for a sec that was going to come over the fence and maybe come right at us. We do have a canopy, an easy up tent above us, but not sure what that would have done. I was still terrified. Should have taken the advice of Jose Mota and brought my glove. Shame on me, I guess. So, 2-2 count now.
looks back at the runner.
Campbell takes a look at Betty. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball for a called strike 3.
On the outside corner.
And down goes John Trainer for the second out of the inning.
So 2 down, and that'll bring
So 2 down and Simon Hoffman up to bat now.
back after going down, and also a little bit shaky since coming on for Ryan Graves, who went 5 innings, giving up no runs on 2 hits and 50 pitches. And Simon Hoffman,
So Simon Hoffman now the batter. He's 0 for 1. Popped up to second and then walked his last time up. He'll swing and miss at the fastball. Or at the breaking ball there for strike 1.
and it's 0-1. Hoffman, again, he's 0 for 1. Popped to second base in the first, walked.
Hoffman starting right field, batting third. He'll hit that one the opposite way, but that's going to be fly to Eskridge to retire him for the 3rd out. So Bucks strike for 2 runs and get themselves back in this game. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error. 21 pitches thrown by Campbell in the top 6. Sentinels have Werdeshim, Beltre, and Phillips due up in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bucks lead 5-2 when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. So we are back here now in the bottom of the 6th inning. That was a fly ball, ground ball in the right field there for a leadoff single, as that'll lead A.J. Beltre to be hit by the first pitch he sees by new pitcher Rob Snyder. So runners at first and second, and nobody out. Bit of a rough start from new pitcher Rob Snyder. And some defensive changes for the Bucks here. Rob Snyder will come into the game to pitch, and he'll bat. He'll come in. So Rob Snyder will come into bat. He'll replace. Carter Bennett. Skylar Chain moves from second to short. That'll be a called strike in there for strike one. John Chain moves from EH to second, and Evan Hawkes will move into the EA. Will now be in the game as the DH. Pitch, that's going to be a pass ball that gets away there on the 0-1. That'll allow both Werdeshim and Beltre to advance on the pass ball by Colby Betty. So two runners now in scoring position as the Sentinels, they lead 5-2 here. We're going to try to extend their lead again. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be low and outside for ball one. Or ball two. So that'll be a 2-1 count here. And that one's going to be hit the opposite way. Simon Hoffman's backing up, and he'll catch it, but that'll be a sac fly for Josh Phillips, 7-hitter, as that will be a sac fly that will score Werdeshim from third. And A.J. Beltre advances to second. So Sentinels now lead 6-2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So that'll bring up Cider Cannon, the left fielder, who's up to bat. He'll swing and miss at the first pitch for a called strike one. Or take a called strike one. So 0 on the count here. Breaking ball outside for ball two. Or strike two. That'll make it. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be ripped in the left field. Nomar Vasquez, it's going to go over his head. So that'll be looks like Cannon's going for 3, and he's going to be in there safe with an RBI triple. So Sentinels now lead 7-0. Vasquez couldn't quite hold on to that one, so that goes over his head, and as a result, A.J. Beltre easily scores from second. That pitch to Omar Cisneros is going to be popped up to first base, and just in foul territory as Jaden Rez is able to catch it to retire Cisneros for the second out. Job of Jaden Rez keeping his eye on that one throughout the entirety of it. So 2 out, 2 away now. But the Sentinels now lead 7-2. And Mark Manuel, the catcher, and the 10-hitter up to bat. Manuel 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out looking then. Had a line drive single to left. That pitch is going to be breaking ball outside for ball one. That'll be a ball there. 1-2. So 2-0 count now. So I'll make the count 2-0. That'll be a 4-pitch walk issued by Snyder. He's having some struggles here in this top. You see he's having some struggles here in this bottom 6. So runners on the corners now for the Sentinels here. As Bobby Livingston will come out for a mound visit. And a special thanks to New Century Volkswagen in Glendale on the Brand Boulevard of Cars. Call 818-522-6263, and the answer is yes. MasterCard and Visa is the largest class action settlement in U.S. history. If your company took Visa or MasterCard payments between 2004 and 2019, you are entitled to file a claim for a refund for being overcharged for transaction fees. Call Kevin Sumside at 760-685-5813. And hungry, visit where the Pirates and Bucks eat. Subway sandwiches on the west of DeSoto and Woodland Hills. Mention you hear this ad on next time you visit and give the promo code VCPirates10% to receive 10% off your entire order. And special thanks to New Century Volkswagen in Glendale on the Brand Boulevard of Cars. Call 818-522-6263. So that'll be a ground ball to shortstop. Trainer will field it and throw it to Rez to retire the 3rd out of the inning. But the Sentinels strike for 2 more runs, and they now lead 7-0. We head to the bottom, so 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 15 pitches thrown by Snyder. Bucks have Segura, Hawkes, and Rez due up in the top of the 7th inning when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. We're back here in the top of the 7th inning. Connor Campbell back out for a 2nd inning of work. And Jared Segura, the batter, up. Segura playing at 3rd base tonight. As he'll send the first pitch he sees into shallow left center field. Where Desheen will come in for it to retire him for the 1st out. So 1 quick out there for Campbell as he had a rough 2nd inning, as Evan Hawkes will now bat for the first time today. As far as we can tell, Hawkes has not batted with the Bucks this year, but he is a major contributor, usually starting at 3rd base for the Pirates when he's up there, so he'll foul that pitch off for a called strike 1. Hawkes done pitching for the day, but will now hit. Effectively in the extra hitter position. Pitch will be low for ball one. So 1-1 count here. And with the season conclude, Hawk is dropping down to help the Bucks with their win here. So he'll foul that one back pretty much right at us, but fortunately at the fence there. So 1-2 count now. Kind of shook the camera up a little bit. You can probably see it shaking. So 1-2 count to Hawkes. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be bobbled by Richmond at first, but he'll get it to Gulbranson at first base in time to retire him for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs away here. So 2 outs, and Jaden Rez, the first baseman, up to bat. So first pitch is going to be popped up into shallow right field as Gulbranson will catch it to retire Rez for the third out of the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for the Sentinels here. No runs, no hits, just 5 pitches thrown by Campbell. Sentinels have Givens, Gulbranson, Eskridge due up in the bottom of the 7th inning when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. Sentinels lead 7-2. We are back here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Sentinels lead 7-2 over the Bucks. And Jason Givens, the 2-hitter, up to bat now. Givens with a rough day, 0 for 3. Popped up to second, ground out to first, and then struck out looking. First pitch from Snyder, breaking ball that hits the dirt for ball 1, but nobody on base, so no harm there.
Bottom of the 7th inning, and apologize for the technical difficulties and the
Snyder, the breaking ball outside, so I'll make it 2-0. So favorable hitters count here for Givens. But he's struggling tonight, so that is the one thing Snyder has. Another pitch outside for ball 3. Doesn't seem likely Givens would get the green light here. We'll see what happens on this 3-0 count. There's that pitch. It'll be a fastball across the plate for a called strike 1. So 3-1 count here. Here comes the pitch. So a fastball there for a called strike 2. So full count now. Snyder quickly finds himself back in this at-bat. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be outside, so that'll be a full count walk issued by Snyder to Givens, and he is on base for the first time tonight. So I'll bring up Thomas Gulbranson, who's 1 for 3 on the day, had a double to left field. Then he lined out to left field and then reached on air by Carter Bennett before he was taken out of the game. Gulbranson takes a called strike 1 there on a fastball. So 1-0 count, 0-1 count here now. Here's the next pitch. That's going to be that's going to be foul. Givens had taken off, and he was looking like he was going to be easily into third, but just missing the plate. So that'll make it 0-2. So huge break for Snyder there, especially as the Bucs are struggling to get runs. But that does, as I said, they are by no means out of this. They have proven they can score 7 to 8 runs an inning, and they've done it multiple times, especially at Laverne when they rallied. So it'll be a pickoff attempt to Givens. Ball thrown to Jaden Rez, and I believe that might be the first pickoff attempt of the game so far. Haven't seen a lot of them. That is another thing you see. That is going to be a fastball. It's going to be sent into center field as Riker Billingsley gets the catch, and that one has got to feel good considering Gulbranson got a little too cocky, decided to flip the bat there, but couldn't quite get it. So Gulbranson thought he had a home run, but Billingsley's there at the wall and retires him. So 1 away for the Bucs. Devin Eskridge now up to bat. Eskridge 1 for 3 on the day. Flew out to right, then hit a fly ball to left center, then flew out center. He throws a. So that'll be. So 1-0 count. Next pitch, that's going to be. It's going to be low for ball 1. There's a pitch. It's going to be a swing and a miss. And no throw as Givens will steal second. So 1-2 count to Eskridge now. As Snyder takes a look at Givens. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a fastball. Catch the inside corner for a called strike 3. And as Eskridge goes down looking, that'll bring Grant Werdeshim. The center fielder, he's batting 5th. Snyder picks up his first strikeout. So Werdeshim, 2 for 3 on the day. Had a single to ground ball. Ground out, and then a single to right. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be low fastball for ball 1. Snyder definitely seems to be having a better outing this inning after a tough first inning in the 6th. Gave up 2 runs. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be lined into shallow left center as Givens will score from second to make it. So an RBI single that'll make it 8-2 Sentinels.
So the pitch was down and away.
So I'll bring up AJ Beltre up to the plate here.
Right, so check that left center field, and with the run scored, makes it 8-2 in favor of the Sentinels.
So first pitch will be a fastball for ball 1. So 1-0 count here.
First pitch to
And A.J. Beltre now up to bat. Beltre struck out swinging his first time up, flew out to right field his next time, then got hit by a pitch.
by a pitch and came around to score.
That'll be a pickoff attempt to first on Werdeshim.
Rittersheim back.
So 1-0 count now.
And Adrian Beltre's Hall of Fame dad is sitting down there with mom. There goes the runner. Pitches a strike.
So called strike. So it'll be a called strike and a stolen base for Werdeshim.
Check that. Rittersheim.
So
And a 1-1 count to A.J. Beltre.
1-1 count here. And Werdeshim now in scoring position.
Papa recording it on his phone downstairs. So now a runner in scoring position for A.J. and the Sentinels.
Snyder.
Snyder looks back. Now throws
There's the pitch. Does a fastball. Catch the inside corner for strike 2. Great pitch there from the rising Burbank High School senior, who still has one more year of high school and while hoping to use this summer to
looks down.
impress for college offers.
Looks back at Beltre.
Snyder looks at Werdeshim.
It's way
Pitches outside.
That's a wild pitch.
That'll be even the count up at 2-2 and allow Werdeshim to take third on the wild pitch. So Werdeshim now 90 feet away from the bag
Is 90 feet away from
as
home.
Beltre
The run
looks to try to score here.
counts. As Alan Alvarez, the home plate umpire, checks that ball to see if they can still use it after scuffing off the backstop.
That one's going to be sent into left center field, and it's going to drop.
Into left center field.
No more Vasquez will throw it in, but that's going to be a 2-out RBI single for A.J. Beltre. You got a proud Adrian filming the whole thing.
2 runs in, and that'll make it 9-2.
So it's now 9-2.
Of the Sentinels.
So making it now 9-2 Sentinels here at Jackie Robinson Field.
So the Sentinels well in control now. Snyder's pitch
Snyder.
inside. He's not
That was a fastball
inside.
for ball 1.
And it's 1-0.
So Josh Phillips, the batter. Phillips 0 for 2 on the day.
Who is
Ground out to the mound. Singled on a line drive to left field, then hit a sac fly.
1 for 2, with the sacrifice fly.
He'll take another ball there. So
Stolen base.
2-0. The count now to him.
Next pitch is a ball. 2-0. Beltre, let's see if he might steal a base.
Here comes the pitch.
Add
Another pitch going to be low, so 3-0.
It's 3-0. Another pitch low and outside.
So will Sean Fasick give
I think it just
Phillips the green light?
here because it dropped below 80 degrees. It's now 79.
As will be a pickoff attempt to Beltre there, but it will not be in time. Snyder deciding to throw over to Jaden Rez at first base, as Rez is holding on.
Is back
Beltre.
sidearm
That pitch is going to be a
strike.
called strike. So another favorable hitters count here with the 3-1.
Phillips taking it all the way. And it's 3-1.
But 3-1 count here now. Snyder looks out of this inning, but that's going to be
Just bites off the outside
breaking ball outside for ball 4.
by Snyder, Robert Snyder. So it's 3-2.
So 3-2 count now.
One goes, and this one's bounced on a big hop to Segura.
That one's going to be a throw to Segura. So ground ball to Segura at third base. He'll throw it to Rez at first to retire Phillips for the 3rd out of the inning. So that's the end of the 7th inning. But the Sentinels get 2 more runs on 2 hits, no errors, 26 pitches thrown by Snyder. Bucks have Vasquez, Snyder, and Billingsley due up in the top of the 8th inning. Sentinels lead 9-2 when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. Bucks fans, make sure to support the Ventura County Pirates and Bucks by the Bucks Red or Black Fit hats for $30, or the Pirates new CCL Red and Black hat for $35, or their Red, White, and Blue USA hat for $35. Pair that with new Ventura County Bucks t-shirts with our new logo on the back. Men's crew cut, women's V-neck. Shirts are available for $25 and kids for $20. Available at every home game. Just stop by the press box. Also, make sure to follow the Ventura County Bucks on social media. Go to V County Pirates for team news and comments. That's V County Pirates on Instagram, Facebook, and X. And become a Ventura County Pirates or Bucks host family. Call General Manager George Renault at 805-501-0470 for details. So Nomar Vasquez, the left fielder, to lead things off here in the top of the 8th inning.
Sentinels in a comfortable 9-2 lead over the Bucks.
And a new pitcher in for the Bucks. For the Sentinels, here's to be Sergio Robles.
Sergio Robles, who looks at a ball inside.
Who throws a ball inside for his first pitch. So that'll be a 1-0 count to Vasquez. Robles, undecided about college, throws a called strike there to even the count up at 1-1.
And it's 1-1 now to Robles, who came in for Nomar Vasquez.
Another pitch, going to be a called strike there on the fastball, so 1-2 count here. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a grounder to shortstop. Richmond will throw it over to Gulbranson from shortstop to third to retire Vasquez for the first out of the inning.
So pardon me, that is Vasquez out there.
So it'll be Rob Snyder, now the pitcher, coming into bat. So we got a pitcher versus pitcher battle right now. Snyder making his first at-bat of the game. He'll take ball one there to make it a 1-0 count.
So Robert Snyder stepping in.
Snyder still looking for his first hit with the Bucks. Pitches primarily, but can hit and head coach Bobby Livingston clearly having trust in him as he takes strike one there.
And it's 1-1.
So a 1-1 count here.
Now it's 2-1.
And that'll make it 2-1 here. Wise to take the breaking ball there.
So Sergio Robles is the pitcher now, in for Connor Campbell.
Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball inside to make it 3-1.
A bit off the outside corner, and it's 2-2.
So 3-1 to Snyder here. He's got favorable hitters count. Bucks trying to need 7 runs to rally themselves back into this game. As no, he did not go around.
3-2.
So now it'll be a full count here, 3-2.
To Robert Snyder.
So that'll be a pop-up to
Pops it up to Cisneros.
Cisneros at second base for the second out of the inning.
For the second out of the inning.
Robles comes in to replace
Riker Billingsley.
Case Campbell after 2 innings of work, 26 pitches thrown. And Robles will now face Riker Billingsley, who's batting 9th, playing center field tonight. Billingsley 1 for 2 today, hit a ground out to third base, and then then hit a homer his last time up into right field, 2-run homer.
Back in the 6th inning is 1 for 2. And he looks at a fastball from Robles with 2 down. Left-handed hitter.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be fastball outside for ball 1.
So the home run that Billingsley hit was to straightaway right. It's going to call it about 360 feet away.
Here comes the pitch from Billingsley. That one is going to be hit into the gap between left center field. Sounded like he broke his bat, but that'll be a 2-out single for Billingsley. Bucks get a man on to keep themselves in this game.
Going with 2 down, and the bottom of the order, and Colby Betty steps in.
And Colby Betty now up to bat here. Betty 0 for 1 on the day. Hit a flat to center, then walked his last time up.
Now going over to third base now that he has a purpose over there.
Bucks looking to try to tack on some runs.
Help out Riker Billingsley if he gets to second base with Betty up to bat.
That pitch is going to be ball one. Looks like a breaking ball there.
Betty is 0 for 1 with a walk.
So Betty looking to try to help the Bucks in. This one he'll foul that one off to even up the count at 1-1.
Over the Bucks dugout and off the screen. Old Glory hasn't changed just a little bit. Maybe
Bucks looking to try to keep their 9-game run of not dropping a game go. They're 7-0-2 in their last 9 games as Betty hits that one into shallow center field. And a good, nice sliding catch there from Werderstein to retire Betty for the 3rd out of the inning. So that'll bring the top of the 8th to an end for the Bucks. Sentinels lead 9-0. No runs, 1 hit, no errors on 15 pitches thrown by Robles. Sentinels have Cannon, Cisneros, and Manuel due up in the bottom of the 8th when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. Ventura County Bucks Baseball is brought to you by The Answer is Yes. MasterCard Visa is the largest class action settlement in U.S. history. If your company took Visa or MasterCard payments between 2004 and 2019, you are entitled to file a claim for a refund for being overcharged for transaction fees. Call Kevin Sumstein at 760-685-5813. And a special thanks to Galpin Ford Studio Rentals for giving Ventura County Pirates a huge discount on the 2 vans the Pirates use on the road. Call Kim Mill in the Galpin Ford Studio Rental Department at 323-957-3333. Galpin Ford. So, Cider Cannon up to bat here to lead off this top 8th against Rob Snyder. Back out for a 2nd inning of work here. So, first pitch from Snyder is going to be a breaking ball for a called strike 1. So, 0-1 count here. Bucks trailing Sentinels lead here 9-2. Breaking ball. So, 1-1 count here. The next pitch, that one's going to be a chop foul. So I'll make it a 1-2 count. So Snyder with the 1-2 here. Trying to get out Cannon, who's 1 for 3 on the day. That one's going to be liner into center, and a great play by Riker Billingsley. So line out, and a great dive by Riker Billingsley to get Cannon for the 1st out of the inning. Riker Billingsley has been on a tear today. Hit the 2-run shot that helped put the Bucks on the board. And now this, and he's been a beast on defense ever since he got moved out to the outfield. So Omar Cisneros now the batter. Cisneros takes a fastball, called strike. Make it 0-1.
So Cisneros led off the 5th inning with a base hit to right field.
That pitch is going to be low for ball 1. So Cisneros. Hit a ground ball and reached on air by Carter Bennett.
A bunt by Brian Richmond.
Line drived into center, into right field, and then popped into foul territory. So I'll take a fastball. It's outside for at the count 2-1.
Then on an error, Tommy Gilbranson and a wild pitch sent.
So that pitch will be low in the dirt. Good block by Betty there to prevent it from getting by. So 3-1 count here.
Dirt again, and it's 3-1 to Omar Cisneros. Last time up, popped up to Rez at first base.
There comes the pitch. It's going to be.
Just settles low.
That'll be a.
I guess now it'll be 3-1.
So 3-1 count. 3-2 count now. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss.
Strike three.
So good job there by getting a swing on that breaking ball for the second out of the game. So he'll face the bottom of 10th of 10 guys. Mark Manuel, the catcher. Manuel, 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out looking his first time up. Singled on a line drive to left field and then walked. So actually not Manuel up to bat. New hitter for the Sentinels here. It'll be Cam Andrews. In a pinch hit for Manuel.
Andrews, San Francisco State.
Currently attends San Francisco State University. Now in the bat, Sean Fasig announcing the change to umpire Alan Alvarez.
And Cam is the catcher, so he'll take over behind the plate.
And good chance he'll probably stay in the game for the top 9th as the catcher, considering that's what they have him listed as here. Here comes pitch from Snyder. It's going to be a
Outside for a ball to
breaking ball
Andrews.
for ball 1. So 1-0 count now.
So first at bat,
Here comes the pitch. That's going to go to the backstop, like a fastball that got away. So 2-0, and now a favorable hitters count here now for Andrews.
two Sentinels lead in Game 1 of the BCCSL playoffs.
So a swing and a miss on the breaking ball there.
Fastball that was on the inside corner.
So 2-1 count.
Actually was low, but Cam Andrews couldn't stay away from it. It'll be the top of the order if Andrews can do something, and Brian Richmond.
So 2-1 count here. That pitch is going to be a breaking ball low for 3-1.
And it's 3-1.
So 3-1 count here now. Another favorable opportunity for Andrews in terms of the hitters count here. We'll see what he does with this pitch here.
3-1 now to Cam Andrews.
Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be inside for ball 4.
Out of the way.
So that'll put him on. I'll put him on first base with a 2-out walk. So top of the order back up for the Sentinels with Brian Richmond, the shortstop, up to bat. Richmond, 1 for 3 on the day. Hit a double line drive double to left field, fly out to center, sack bunt down the third base line, and then a ground out to second base.
Brian Richmond steps in.
He'll take a called strike there on a fastball.
Richmond is 1 for 2. Led off the bottom of the first inning with a base hit to left field.
Here's the pitch.
Score on the RBI
Oh man,
single.
nice job there with the fastball to make it 0-2 count.
Nice pitch for 0-2 by Robert Snyder. Brian Richmond goes to Pasadena City College.
So that one's going to be grounded to shortstop.
Shortstop. Long throw.
That's going to be a long throw.
from Jaden Rez.
Skylar Chang there. A bad throw, and that'll be an error there on Chang. So that was a tough throw, hit the dirt.
Over from second to first.
So I'll put another runner on first. Sentinels now get Andrews in scoring position as a result.
And Andrews goes down from second to third.
It appears actually due to the error that both runners will advance an extra base.
So Jason Givens steps in.
So
And he is 0 for 3 with a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored on the RBI single by Wiedersheim back in the 7th inning. 2 down.
So runners at second and third now. So that'll be a fastball for a called strike there
And strike 1.
to Jason Givens. So yeah, Andrews at third, Richmond at first. Both Sentinels runners are in scoring position. An 0-1 count here to Givens, who is 0 for 3 on the day.
And that's on the corner for strike.
So fastball, good pitch there from Givens, or from Snyder. So 0 for 3 on the day is Givens. Pop up second, ground out to first, struck out looking, then walked his last time up. Still looking to register his first hit. Here comes the pitch from Snyder.
That one's outside.
It's going to be outside. So fastball. That'll make the count 1-2.
Givens goes to Nevada, Las Vegas. Snyder's pitch.
Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be lined into right field. That's going to get over Simon Hoffman.
Trainer's glove
So that's going to be an.
throws it in.
So that's going to be a 2 RBI. So that'll be a 2 RBI double.
And Andrews scores, Richmond scores to make it 11-2 in favor of the Sentinels over the Bucks.
So 2 RBI double there.
It's going to go down as a double. That clears the bases. And that'll bring up big Tommy Gilbranson. Gilbranson is 1 for 3 with an RBI. Was on an error and still.
So Eli Beal just got the hit there, and it's now 12-2 Bucks. Now 12-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th on a 1-1 count.
So these runs have all come with 2 outs, 3 runs.
That one is going to be sent into left field. No more Vasquez even chased, but it's going to go foul. So I'll make it 1-2. Pretty fortunate there, especially given the dimensions of this field today. It's 345 in right field, 364 in center, but 374. So it gets longer as you go further and further down. So Beal at second after reaching on an error. And Devin Eskridge, the right fielder, up to bat now. Eskridge.
Eli Beal, after hitting the slow roller.
That'll be a grounder to
Shortstop Chang picks it up, double pumps,
That'll be throw it to Rez at first base. So 6-3 out there, but the Sentinels get 3 more runs across here. They now lead 12-2. 3 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors on 27 pitches. Bucks down their final 3 outs with Chang, Trainer, and Hoffman due up in the top of the 9th inning when we return on the Ventura County Bucks Baseball Club YouTube channel. A special thanks to New Century Volkswagen in Glendale on the Brand Boulevard of Cars. Call 818-522-6263. Hungry? Visit where the Pirates and Bucks eat. Subway sandwiches. 20929 Ventura Boulevard, west of DeSoto in Woodland Hills. Mention that you heard this ad on your next visit and bring up the promo code VCPirates10% and they'll give you 10% off your next order. And support the Ventura County Pirates and Bucks. Buy the Bucks red or black fit hats for $30 or the Pirates new CCL red and black hat for $35 or the red, white, and blue USA hat also for $35. Pair with the new Ventura County Bucks t-shirts with our new logo on the back. Men's crew cut, women's v-neck shirts available for $25 and kids for $20. Available at every home game. Just stop by the press box. Bucks down to their final 3 outs here. As Will Allen into pitch to try to close this game out. The first batter he'll face is Skylar Chang. So Bucks have the top of the order coming up. That'll be a grounder to third. So foul ball to make it 0-1. And some defensive changes. Andrews staying in the game at catcher. Beal moving into second. Nara will remain as the EH. That'll be a called strike there. Let's make it 0-2 on Chang.
0-2 to
Chang, 1 for 3 on the day. Popped out to left, flew out center, and then singled on a pop fly to Salar Center, and he'll go down swinging for the first out of the inning. So Bucks down their final 2 outs.
So strikeout for Allen, 1 down.
And it looks like Bobby Livingston's going to go with a pinch hitter here. He's going to have Carson Chavez, normally a catcher, coming into play, coming in a pinch hit, try to give the Bucks some momentum here. Chavez hitting .261 on the year. Currently attends Fordham, as he'll foul the first pitch off he sees for strike 1.
Dugout of the Bucks, who came in with a roaring 7-0-2 record after July 13th to get into the playoffs, and finished with a 12-11-2 record.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fastball low for ball 1. It's a good take there from Chavez. He's being really patient.
Carson Chavez makes good contact.
Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be fouled back right towards where I'm sitting.
Almost got our guy here. Almost got our guy in the Bulldog shirt down, or the hat down here.
So 1-2 count here on Chavez.
So it's 1-2.
Sentinels now lead 12-2.
Top of the 9th. Sentinels looking to move on to the next round of the playoffs.
So here comes a ground ball down. So it'll go foul down the third base line. A.J. Beltre getting ready to play that one, but wouldn't matter. Here comes the pitch. There'll be looked like a fastball outside to make the count 2-2. Good take. Another good take there from Chavez. See what we can do. He's facing Will Allen for the first time. Allen coming really from Robles, who threw 15 pitches in 1 inning of work. There's another foul ball to keep it 2-2.
This will be his 7th pitch he sees from Will Allen. On deck, Simon Hoff in his spot. He's in the on-deck circle.
So Simon Hoff. So here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chavez trying to help get some momentum, and as looked like the breaking ball went outside and bounced, so loads up the count full.
So 3-2 with 1 out and nobody on. Will Allen's pitch to Chavez.
That pitch will be low and outside for ball 4. So Bucks get a 1-out walk courtesy of Carson Chavez. So great job there.
And a 1-out base runner for the Bucks.
And Simon Hoffman, the right fielder, up to bat here.
And that'll be Simon Hoffman, who is 0 for 2 today with a walk. Popped out to second and flew out to right field.
Hoffman 0 for 2 on the day, popped up to second, walked, then flew out to right his last time up.
Chavez back on his belly after a
Chavez having to watch himself there as Will Allen decided to throw to Eli Beal at first for a pickoff attempt.
Listed as a first baseman, third baseman, but does have good control. Nothing fancy about what he's throwing up there.
So I'll make the count 2-0 there. Or 1-0.
Here comes the pitch.
That'll be a ground ball to shortstop. Richmond turns it to Cisneros.
First, no.
And
Throw pulled Tommy Gill.
so Chavez will be forced out at second,
6-4.
but Simon Hoffman will reach on a fielder's choice as Richmond is able to get to Cisneros,
Hoffman,
but Cisneros couldn't turn it to Beal in time.
and that'll bring up
So 2 outs, and Hoffman now on second. And Jared Segura, the third baseman, now up to bat.
Segura.
Segura 1 for 3 on the day, ground out to
Comes up.
first, singled on line drive to shallow center, and then
Ball for the Bucks.
pop out to center. So he'll take a fastball for a called strike there to make it 0-1.
Down.
So Bucks down to their final out here as they're trying to
Hoffman,
keep themselves alive in this game.
first base, and the swing
That'll be a swing and miss on a breaking ball there.
two, and it's match point now for
So that'll make it
So
0-2.
coming on in relief of Sergio Robles, who replaced Connor Campbell, who came on in relief of Ryan Graves, who looks to win the ball game today. And
So here comes the pitch.
Stretch looks at Hoffman. And here it comes.
That'll be a fastball, or breaking ball up high for ball 1. So we get a take from Segura.
So a little bit of drama here as the sun is setting over the Arroyo Seco, or behind the Arroyo Seco. Here comes the 1-2.
Here comes the
pitch,
1-2 pitch.
and that is
That's going to be fouled off, so we'll do it again at 1-2.
at 1-2. So Segura hanging in
Segura
tight.
trying to
Go home yet.
keep this one alive for his teammates.
But the Sentinels with a commanding 12-2 lead over the Bucks in the top of the 9th inning.
It's 12-2 Sentinels, so Bucks need to get everything going as
And the pickoff
there's going to be a
fly
pickoff attempt.
goes all the way down the right field line as Tommy Gill Branson was not
As
able to
Tom-
run. So on the error by the pitcher, Will Allen,
So that'll be an error there,
scoring position.
as of due to a fielding error by Will Allen on the throw to Eli Beal being way off. So Hoffman now in scoring position. So Hoffman finds himself in scoring position here on a 1-2 count to Segura.
So here comes the 1-2
Allen
pitch,
takes a look over.
and that's a fastball.
That's going to be a fastball, and it's going to
Outside, and
it's gonna
that's
get
a
outside.
fastball on
That'll be a fastball, as you can see here. So that'll even the count up at 2-2. Hoffman moves in his scoring position, and you can hear the Bucks dugout starting to get hyped about it. I mean, you heard Alex Howard just pull a vector, oh yeah, from the iconic original Despicable Me movie. So Simon Hoffman now at third base. Jared Segura with a 1-2 with a 2-2 count.
2 with 2 down. And Segura looks back at Alvarez for the count. A runner at third.
Here comes the pitch.
Fastball.
That one's going to be fouled off.
That's going to go foul.
So we'll do it again at 2-2.
So the Ventura County Bucks aren't rolling over against the Sentinels, even though they trail by 10 runs with 2 down.
So 12-2 here. Segura trying to get himself on base and keep this game going. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be lined into left center field there. That'll score Simon Hoffman. So that'll be an RBI single, 2-out single there. That'll make it 12-3 Sentinels.
And another pinch hitter coming up, and that'll be Anthony Cuevas.
So Anthony Cuevas coming in to pinch hit for Evan Hawkes. Cuevas, a guy who can do both hit and pitch. He'll swing at a breaking ball there for a called strike as Segura second.
Base, that's going to be defensive.
As that'll be a defensive indifference there, as
there was no attempt to throw him out.
no attempt or anything to try to get him out there. So Bucks now have a runner in scoring position. That's going to be a fastball.
This could do it, going out
And that's going to be a pop out. Richmond backs up to retire Cuevas for the final out of the game. So the Sentinels will advance on to the BCCSL finals, and that's going to bring the Bucks season to an end. Bucks lose 12-3. They get 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. 22 pitches thrown by Allen. So that'll be the end of the game here. Arroyo Seco Sentinels get 12 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. Ventura County Bucks have 3 runs on 6 hits and 4 errors. So that'll be the end of the season for the Bucks. And Ventura County Bucks baseball is brought to you by The Answer's Yes. Find out if you qualify for a refund from fraudulent credit card transaction fees. Call 760-685-5813. And WFG Insurance. Need life insurance, income tax insurance? Call Cassie Eden or Lou Stairs at 562-266-7024 for your free personal financial checkup. We want to thank you Bucks fans, for joining us all season long here in support of the Bucks. It has been a pleasure to broadcast to you all, and we look forward to seeing you back here next summer on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. For everyone at Ventura County, I'm Crash Collier. Thank you and have a great night. Go Bucks!